Let me introduce you to the world of Investiture Achievement. Hi everyone, it's Audra with Pathfinder Strong, and today I want to quickly talk about Investiture Achievement and what each level is, and yeah. Alright, so this is a great picture put out by the Florida conference that kind of helps you see all the different levels, the patch, the bar, the chevron, and the pin that goes with each one, and then also some other little extra pins and things that are available that you can get for your uniform. Alright, so there are 6 levels that are put out by NAD, and they start with Friend, and then Companion, Explorer, Ranger, Voyager, and Guide. These last 2 levels, called Pioneer and Navigator, are put out by the Florida Conference, and here's why. The Friend is meant to be done in 5th grade, Companion 6th, Explorer 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade is Guide, which leaves 11th and 12th grade hanging out there with nothing to do. Now, there are things like TLT curriculum or get started on your master guide, but one of the ways that the Florida Conference decided to solve the problem of having no level of Investiture Achievement for 11th and 12th graders was just to make their own, and it is called Pioneer for 11th grade and Navigator for 12th grade. Now, there are parts of each Investiture Achievement class level that are required and optional. About 75% of the curriculum is required, and by doing that required portion, you get this patch, this chevron, and this pin. There's about 25% of the curriculum for each level that's optional. And if you do that optional portion, you get this extra little bar to wear as insignia that you completed the entire thing. You went above and beyond. For example, you can see on my uniform here that I have all 6 of the levels, but in 4 of the levels, Friend, Companion, Voyager, and Guide, I did complete those optional parts of the curriculum. Okay, so where does the stuff go? Honestly, I don't think I have these pins exactly correctly on my pocket, but the pins go on the pocket, the patch goes right above the pocket, and then these bars go above the patch, and then the chevrons go on your left arm sleeve. And I have a special patch. Once you get them all 6, you can buy this thing that's all 6 in one. Instead of having to have 6 little chevrons all lined up, you can just do this one patch, and it just makes the sewing a little easier. And if you're curious what else is on my pocket, this is my favorite pin of all. This is my Master Guide pin that I got from the Faith on Fire International Camporee in 2004. I love it, and if I ever lost this, I would cry so much. This is PLA, Pathfinder Leadership Award. We actually don't really do that as much in NAD. Now we have those AYMT classes, the Adventist Youth Ministry Training courses, maybe is what they're called. They kind of do those more instead of PLA and PIA anymore. But PLA is the next step above Master Guide, but it's kind of like we don't do it anymore. And then, of course, I have this is my Pathfinder Hall of Fame pin from the Arkansas-Louisiana Conference, and then this is my Pathfinder pin that I invested as a actual Pathfinder. Now, one other thing I normally have in my pocket is a baptismal pin, but whenever somebody gets baptized in our club, we actually take our own baptismal pin off and give it to that kid, and I just did that recently, and I haven't replaced it yet. So this is actually what the baptismal pin looks like right here. That's like a new design. There actually is an older design floating around. I actually like the older design better, but this one's nice too. There's some other pins here. This top one is good conduct. I think maybe every conference has a little bit different regulations about who gets to get good conduct every year. Then these are some that I was not as familiar with, and I think maybe they're just Florida Conference, but this is drilling and marching team, I guess. This is drum corps, and this one is Bible Bowl. And my conference has something we do for Bible Bowl, like they get a special pin for it, but it doesn't look like that. So I don't know if every conference is different with what they do for Bible Bowl, but anyway, what does your conference do? So last thing I want to say is some people have these little stars on their shoulder flaps, lapels. I don't know what these things are, but 1 star is that you're a club director. 2 stars is an area coordinator. That's at least what we do in our conference. I don't know if that's standard or if that's by union or whatever. But anyway, if you have something cool you do with pins or insignia in your conference or your union, I would love to know about it. It's fun to see what other people do and how your uniforms are different. Take a picture of what you've got on your pocket and show off your little Adventist bling. Please subscribe, share, like, comment, you know. See you next time. Bonus content. I know there's Pathfinders out there who collect different conference patches, so I want to show you mine. This is the conference patch from Arkansas, Louisiana. Take a picture of yours and pop it in the comments.